Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex, and today I wanted to give you updates on Fernhaven, the new forest core island that I made at the beginning of the year. We're now in February, so I just wanted to give you some updates on what we've been doing in the streams in case you can't make it to lives or just don't prefer to watch them. So first of all, I have already done some building. I unfortunately deleted my raw footage of building this and didn't want to re-download all of the streams. So you're just gonna have to see it here as I walk down this bridge. I put Lobo back here in the back of the island. There are some pretty cliffs behind him with some terraforming, some waterfalls. I always said that I wanted this island to be a mix of forest core and waterfalls. Back here is where the campsite is meant to go. I wanted to make it very foresty at the back of the island here. So this is just outlining where it's gonna go. I knew I wasn't ready to decorate per se because I needed bushes, fences, all kinds of things. So that's why the campsite isn't placed. Today is step one of decorating the campsite. So I went ahead and started by putting in the bushes. I wanted them to alternate with the trees. I wanted to feel very lush. My concept for this area just to the left of the campsite, you can see I have like a little incline here. I want that to be like a deck area where there's like a grill, maybe a little kids tent for a separate smaller little campsite area. So that's the vibe kind of that I have in mind right now. If you don't pop by my streams, you might not know I kind of wing it with the islands that I've been making on stream the past couple of years. I really just go in with vibes and I'm like, yep, this is kind of what I want to do today, and then we make something happen, we build something. So you're just kind of witnessing my thought process. Part of the fun, I think, of watching the lives is that you can see my thought process as I'm thinking it. I figure out what I'm doing as I go, and I take ideas from chat as well. So that's fun, but yeah, you can kind of see it come together. It might feel a little bit more disjointed than a typical speed build by me, but it's the joy of being live. I get so distracted talking to everyone, and yeah, so this is a very short, concise version of what we're doing. I also yap the whole time, so I'm gonna try to make this chatty so that you're not missing out on the lore, you know? So I'll pop in every now and then with some excerpts of what you might learn while I do these things. But for now, I'm just kind of trying to set up this area. I'm not sure how the campsite and this deck area are going to connect to anything else, so I leave it kind of open-ended for now, but you'll see how I come back to it later and kind of fill out the area as I, brainstorm, figure out what exactly I want this area to look like. So yeah, stick with me. I also took a break from that to come to the left side of the island, the opposite side of the island, because I decided I wanted to open up the cliffs in front of where the secret beach is. So I've never had a secret beach on the far left side of the island like this, and I really wanted to make it into an area to showcase that beach. So I'm opening this up. We're not going to decorate this right now. I don't have any concept of a plan at this time, but we'll circle back. It'll be important in the future, if not right now. After that work, here is a glimpse at the map. This is what it's looking like so far. So you can see the campsite on the right, the secret beach on the left. Okay, it's been Yap City so far. I'm gonna let you guys vibe with the music and the building for a bit so it does feel like a speed build kind of video, but I'll be back, don't worry. Shout out to my viewer and chat member Stacy, who invited me over to grab fences. This was the main thing holding me back from placing the campsite, so very grateful. Thank you again, Stacy, for having me at your beautiful island of Ish Island and for letting me grab these fences, because this is what really brought the campsite together. It helped me finish up back here. So 12 out of 10, really excited to finally make progress with the fences. I was trying so hard to find them in the Nook Stop, and I wasn't getting it. I was not getting it. this ended up being the conclusion for this day. Just to be clear, I will be I'll be moving the time that the island is placed in for the dream address. So the blue hydrangeas will not be here. They will be just empty green bushes not blooming. So try not to let that affect your opinion. But the next day we jumped right back in. I had a ton of things from a treasure island to put away. Didn't use most of it, chat, because I was too busy building cliffs and tearing down cliffs and cleaning, which if you saw my first Fernhaven video, you know I'm prone to doing for like 20 straight minutes. That's my bad, chat. You guys have got to just be like, hey, go build. I gotta lock in sometimes. Here's where I actually did lock in though. So like I said earlier, I finished up that pathing there because I realized, you know what, I actually want this to be a dead end and just a natural view. So now I'm going to go ahead and build up these cliffs so I can make a waterfall feature on the left side of the campsite as well. I just feel like it'll tie everything together back here. I feel like this is just a good look for the back of the island, having these waterfall features, having some height. So we'll see how it goes. Just like my first day of work, today was about both working on the waterfalls and cliffs and also tearing things down. I cleaned up quite a bit, tore down quite a bit. You'll remember the map from earlier. It was still very cliffy. I wanted to get rid of most of that because I want to have a blank canvas. So this was the start. Obviously, there's still a bunch of cliff at this point. I continue on through this entire stream, working on getting rid of some of the water, some of the cliffing, and I'm really happy with how it comes out. I mean, obviously this island is a very blank slate right now, but it felt very productive to get something done so that now I do have this canvas on which to paint figuratively. I love terraforming. It's one of my favorite things about Animal Crossing as a whole. So yeah, I really enjoyed working on it today. This stream is actually from yesterday, by the way. So if you're watching this when I post it on Saturday, you're actually watching this right after it all happened. You're caught up with the island lore at this point. This is like February 8th, by the way, that I'm saying this. So you might want to catch up if it's later in the year. But anyway, look how cute this is. Very proud. I'm very proud, chat. Look at how cute my little cliff overlook is. Also, I told you I would try to bring some Yap City to you. I spent some time describing in streams. I like to talk about my love life, what's going on there. I went on a date with a guy and we built a terrarium together. Isn't that adorable, chat? Anyway, here's the updated map. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and feel like you're kept in tune with Fernhaven happenings. I'll see you next time, but for now, bye!